What's going on, man? Today I'm going to talk about, as we head into NFL draft in a couple of days, I'm going to talk about my top five defensive back prospects. Um, and then I want to give you guys my top prospects myself overall in the draft. And then tomorrow we're going to do a mock draft that I do every year. And I'm bringing you guys into the screen so you can see what I'm actually doing. I am on PFF right now, and the way they have these guys ranked is sort of similar, but not really. You got Devin Witherspoon from Illinois. He's a physical guy. Got a 92 PFF grade. I believe this because I watched him play a few times, and let me see if I can bring you guys into um, a
Was
look.
that
You can
poor
see
a punt? And I think
here.
that's what Brett's saying. That's not
Look at
reviewable.
this, man.
First
Look at it. Look at
pass
it.
is
Look at
that was a shellacking of
it.
Sean
It's
Shivers.
real. That dude is real. Um, Being a Big Ten fan, I've seen him play, especially against Michigan. He locked down our receivers. Um, I think without a doubt he goes top 10. He's gonna be the first defensive back off the board. If he's not, I'll be surprised. But you know this NFL draft, guys trade up, and do whatever they say they want to do. Um, what his what his 40 time was. I don't think he ran at the these are the combine. Yeah, he didn't run the 40 at the combine. I think he ran a 4.45, if I'm not mistaken, at his pro day. Christian Gonzalez has the prototypical size, as you can see here, 6'2", 201 at the scouting combine. If I can see his numbers real quick. I don't know why I have it like this, but you can't really see. He ran a 4.38, and we're gonna go through all these guys' 40s. He ran a 4.38, the top guys. Uh, and told you Witherspoon was number one. He didn't run. My third one, in my opinion, would be Ringo from Georgia. Kaylee Ringo from Georgia. He ran a 4.36. Joey Porter is up there with those guys. He ran a 4.46. He's a 6'3" guy, really big defensive back. Cam Smith from South Carolina ran a 4.43. He kind of was really a buzz talking about him, but it kind of dipped off since the combine. I don't know what that was. We all know Michigan DJ Turner. He ran 4.26. I don't think he has the best cover grade though. As a Michigan fan, I watched him lose the ball a lot uh, on deep pass, but he is a really good corner. He just tends to play the ball really weird. Um, and these are not just defensive backs; these are also safety. So it's just a secondary, right? So you have Brian Branch is the guy. He's a safety slash nickel. I'm intrigued with him because he's Alabama. He's a nice player. Deontay Banks is a guy 4.35. He really helped himself at the scouting combine. Um, he did. His numbers are off the chart. Now up here they have Cam Smith ranked as a number three. Uh, South Carolina guy. Um, I don't know
How about the field position
if
flip for
guys
Arkansas? A 21-yard
pay
punt,
attention
and
to him.
Jefferson on a keeper. Lowers his
He
shoulders
is
and gets piled up.
he's a tall guy. He doesn't have like much like meat on him, like 188, 6 foot. Uh, but again, you got to look at the league these guys played in. A lot of these guys played in tougher conferences. The SEC guys tend to be more physical and faster because of that league. We all know that. But I want to show you guys some stuff of is it Ringo? Yeah, Kelly Ringo right here. This is a Georgia guy. That's how you say this guy down. That's like I like the effort for a fast physical player. He's going to hit you. He is going to hit you. Like it says right here, he still needs to be developed, but he is a thumper. He will hit you in the run game. He's not afraid of contact. Emmanuel Forbes, he reminds me, if you watch the Minnesota Vikings, he reminds me of Cam Dantzler. A tall, lanky guy, and not great. Um, Deontay Banks, I think, is going to be a player. I think I wouldn't mind Michigan drafting him late. And watch at the bottom of the screen. You know, he gets if you watch the play more, watch him down here. He gives him a couple moves. He still is attached to him. Still there, still there, still there, down the field, turn around, knock the ball down. I think he's going to be a player in the NFL. You know, he 6'2", 205 with quick twitch. Like that dude, I would take him on my team any day. I'm trying to see if they don't have the safety prospect Ryan Branch on here, which sucks because if I'm just ranking secondary players top 5, I'll go. Me personally, I will go. I like the first two. Christian Gonzalez 2. I'll go Witherspoon 1, Christian Gonzalez 2. What was this all the way at the top? I don't know why they have him all the way up here. I will go Ringo 3 because he has traits I like, and you can just teach him the other stuff. Deontay Banks 4, and then I will go Joey Porter 5. I didn't show you guys any Joey Porter clips, did I? Joey Porter played for Penn State, obviously. You know his dad played for the Steelers. Up at the top. He's a really good corner. Sometimes he just, like most corners, they tend to not get their head around a lot when the ball is up. But he has the skill to be a really good dominant cornerback. I would not be shocked if he is within the top 4 defensive backs to come off the board. I don't think he lasts late in the first round at all, if you're asking my opinion. But yeah, those are the top 5 defensive backs. My top 5 actual players in the draft are number 1 is Jalen Carter from Georgia. It really, at this point, I don't know why this is not working, but at this point, if you pull up YouTube highlights to look at this dude, man, like he actually is a freak in the middle, defensive tackle. Let's get here, Jalen Carter, some highlights, man. This dude is a monster in the middle of the defense. Absolutely an absolute stud. I'm trying to see a specific play if they got it on here. Is it on here? Is it?
What makes Jalen Carter the best player in the 2023 NFL Draft? Well, it's quite simple. Jalen Carter's hand-to-hand technique is some of the best you will see from a defensive lineman. He knows how to win in a one-on-one situation, and he's perfected the swim move. Here are a few examples of just that. On this first rep here, Jalen Carter is going to get his left hand on the shoulder pads of the offensive lineman. He's going to pull and bring the right arm over the top, referred to as a swim move. And then at the end of this, the arm is going to chop down to break the contact of the offensive lineman. And from there, he's going to get a hit on the quarterback. On this next rep, he's going to do something very similar once again. He's going to use his left hand to pull. He's going to bring the right hand over the top. Once again, he's going to get to the quarterback. But to me, the most interesting part of Jalen Carter is how he takes that move and applies it to his run defense. And this is why most people agree Carter is a generational prospect.
There's a play on there I actually wanted to show, but I can't seem to find it. Is it the? Oh, it's the LSU play. I know you guys remember this play. If it lets me show it. That's my number 1 player in the draft, but I want to show you guys this play.
That's me before Dawn Power Wash. Now Power Wash gives me the power of an overnight soak in minutes, with 3 cleaning boosters not found in traditional dish soaps that help break down, loosen, and lift away food and grease. So much faster. It's more than soap. It's Power Wash.
Jalen Daniels would like to, but Jalen Carter's got him again.
And I wonder if Kirby Smart will dare take a timeout here.
Did you see that at the end of the play? He lifted him up with one hand.
One hand.
Look at this, man.
Jalen Daniels would like to, but Jalen Carter's got him again.
And I wonder if Kirby Smart will dare take a timeout
Did
here.
you see that at the end of the play? He lifted him up with one hand.
Man, chill out, bro.
My, oh my.
I'll tell you, I think he's the best non-quarterback draftable player. Might even include those guys. But look at him fight through two people.
And then watch this.
Lift him up.
With one hand.
Oh, my goodness. That's like, I'm going to be the #1 draft pick.
Jalen Carter is my #1 prospect in this draft. My #2 prospect is, let me see what they have him. What they had these guys ranked as. This is CBS Sports. He's my #1 player. Bijan Robinson, the running back out of. Before I look at their list, I'm gonna go. My #1 is Jalen Carter. #2, Bijan Robinson, the running back out of Texas. My #3 would probably be Bryce Young because of the position of quarterback from Alabama. #4, I'll probably say Will Anderson, pass rusher from Alabama. Then I'll go #5 probably would be man, I watched a lot of these guys play. All these dude, man, it's #5 would probably be that's a tough one, man. #5 probably be the little offensive tackle Paris Johnson from Ohio State. Now let me see how they got these guys ranked. They got Carter 3rd, Will Anderson #1. Yeah, Will Anderson's a beast. Look at the defensive backs. They got Deonte Banks. Oh, Christian Gonzalez is ranked higher on here. Okay. I don't know why the Ohio State tackle's not on here. Where is he at? Okay, Paris Johnson's 13. I don't. This dude's gonna end up being a guard. He doesn't have long arms to be a tackle in the NFL. So we'll see. Tyree Wilson, I've never seen this dude play, so I have no idea how he's ranked so high all the time. Yeah, Bijan Robinson. CJ Stroud, I think, is the best pure passer in the draft, but they keep saying he's going to fall. I have no idea why. Some stupid test, but whatever. Anthony Richardson has to be the most intriguing prospect I've ever seen at quarterback. They have, how many receivers they have? Quentin Johnston, and okay, they got 2 receivers. All right. Yeah, those are my top 5 personally. I would go Jalen Carter, Bryce. Matter of fact, I would go Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, Bryce Young. No. I'm tripping. Jalen Carter, Bijan Robinson, Will Anderson, Bryce Young, and then I would go Paris Johnson. I watched him do play at Ohio State a lot. He is a mountain of a man. Yeah, those are my top 5 in the prospects. And tomorrow, again, I'm doing this because I'm going to do a mock draft tomorrow. We're going to get serious and do some tricky shit because the NFL draft is going to be really weird. Come Thursday, it's going to be a lot of crazy stuff going on from what I'm hearing. But there always going to be smoke screens. And an intriguing thing I heard about my Minnesota Vikings is that they're trying to trade up they're trying to get in within the top 5, #2, #3 to be exact. From 23, that's going to cost a lot. I don't know what team would want to go down that far. But I had a thought, though, because everybody's like, they want a quarterback. And it's like, you see these quarterbacks you have Bryce Young, you have Stroud, and then you have Anthony Richardson. I don't know who was calling me, but whatever. And you have, what's another quarter? Oh, yeah, Will Levis. I don't like that dude. And Minnesota loves him, seems to be the word. I do not want that dude anywhere near my football team. Yeah, Anthony Richardson. Then you have the 5th guy is Hendon Hooker. And everybody's talking about Minnesota wants to trade up for a quarterback, but I heard something today on a podcast that was kind of made me think like, it's a smoke screen season. It's smoke screen season. So, what if the Minnesota Vikings are saying they're going to move up for for a quarterback, but it's actually for one of the top receivers because they brought in Jackson Smith and Jigba for late top 30 visit. Usually when the top 30 guys, you gotta use your visits or whatever, but the top 30 guys usually are guys you pretty much end up drafting. And he's not going to be anywhere near 23, right? And the highest I seen him pick was 12 to Houston, but that was when they said Houston would pick the quarterback Stroud, so you give him his receiver. But and the rumor is they don't want Stroud. Stroud's not going to be. He might be picked number 2, but he won't be picked by the Texans. So if they don't go quarterback and they stay at 2 and they go defensive player like everybody keeps saying, it might be. Some say it could be Will Anderson. Some say it could be Tyree Wilson. But if they do go defensive player, because their new head coach, is the former defensive coordinator for the what's his name, DeMeco Ryans, who played for the Texans. That would be interesting because now where would Smith and Jigba go when you look at the NFL draft? If you look at where everybody's ranked, where is the draft track? Here we go. If you look at the teams, you get the Panthers. See, if he was gonna fall here to 12, they have a need a wide receiver. Will they pick him? They have one too. Will they pick him? I think being he's a quick, shifty guy, New England might pick him. You never know with them. Pittsburgh just got Allen Robinson, so I don't know how big of a wide receiver need is. So you're looking in this range right here. Can you get into this range? And if I'm Minnesota, I try to get here to Philly, Super Bowl team. They got a top 10 pick already. They may not be pressed to they might just want more equity and move down. And I'm going to try that in my mock draft to move up and see if any of those quarterbacks are left and the receivers, Jackson Smith and Jig. But we'll see what happens tomorrow in our mock draft. But yeah, man, that was a little short, quick video, man, because I've actually been kind of busy, so I wanted to give you guys a video. Shout out to my brother Mike Key for asking for the DBs, as you can see right here. That's my guy. And my brother be cool. Be Will, DJ Cole Red, that's my guy, man, for sending me a video. I'm gonna be using that platform, bro. I messed around with it today, and once I get more time to mess around with it, I'm gonna be using that. We're gonna get more full screen in depth for you people. And also, man, since the NBA playoffs, I'm an NBA guy. I love the NBA more than I love anything else. We're gonna be talking more in NBA basketball, so I can go on more rants. People love to hear me rant. Some people hate my opinions, but it's all fun and games. It's all opinionated, man. But yeah, man, I actually, that'll be the video, man. And tomorrow, I for sure get you guys one in because the NFL draft is Thursday, so I'm gonna do a mock draft tomorrow, and then we'll let the NFL rumor mill start going crazy in these next 48 hours because it definitely is going to get crazy. See y'all next time, man. Peace.